From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Come on, set, go!
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. You talk about this Chiefs defense. Well, they were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? On play action, they'll throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. And that's caught inside the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Street.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And down inside the 15 he goes. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Alec Pierce, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Will Lutz on for the point after. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They begin with a run by Smith. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of
what defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Shorten it by 2 letters without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA and King James, Ken and St. Michael. My 30, then my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-Trade, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural.
Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Milroe throwing again now on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, Play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60.
Milroe to throw on 4th. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
First down throw here from Milroe. And he put everything he's got behind it. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go, Will Eddie! 43! 43!
And first carry now, Brashawn Smith. And he takes it down to the 33. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
The 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Yellow, yellow! On the water, right? Easy, easy, easy! Ready, ready?
And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Off play action, it's Mahomes. His first throw is an interception. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that. Defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
On the ready.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
60 by
The first carry here for the rookie from the U. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, Milroe. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know what's interesting, Kate? Even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Okay, ready?
Two slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, he keeps it on the option. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Milroe throwing on third down. Forced out to his right. About 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got first down from the 31. Smith and Jigba going in motion right. Walker on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
70 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Walker trying to run for the first. Tried to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
For the field goal, a 40-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will add to their score.
Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Back play straight ahead. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Seahawks with an early lead. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Smith. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves him a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
It's now
This
third.
may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Yellow. Hey, Ripless. Hey, color.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Practice 50.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hiking 18.
They'll send him over right. Working near his goal line. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Ready? Cougar 19 Lions. 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. The 50. He's at the 30. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. He could do it. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose, that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Chiefs nothing. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. We find Smith here underneath. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead.
1st and 10.
And it's the Chiefs,
39-yard line.
who have 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. And dose of the hurry up here.
Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
To the air, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they're going to hold him to 5 yards, a little short of that marker. We'll see if they want to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Yellow.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chiefs get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
Trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. As this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Now it's Mahomes. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. Looking quickly here.
Gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 9.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They'll bring out Ty Zettner to send it away on 4th down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
Drive begins with a walker run. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cup 19.
Milroe from the gun. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Here's Milroe to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
3rd and long. Here's Milroe. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. That's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's going deep. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I guess, down the line.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back to throw Mahomes. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Blitz coming, Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Puts everything he has under this one. That's cut at the 25. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Has it at the 7. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Yellow.
Smith will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Back to Smith. And he will not get in. The defense holds. The makings of a goal line stand here. No gain on the run, and now it's third and goal.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own one. Yikes.
Turned away twice now. Will the third time be the charm?
Fight on these two. I'll go on.
Third and goal, Davis. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Go! Kelly Ryan!
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. Hits the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. Going after tries goodbye Lutz. And the Seahawks make it a 10-point ball game.
Chiefs 14. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Granted by the luxury that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People die.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow! First and 1, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Pick up of 44 yards. That's good for the Kansas
refrain as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. They're set up at the 35 now.
Yellow. Wide. 15.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offensive line fast.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yellow. 50, yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And it's 3rd down now.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Yellow.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they are on it and short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Hey, yellow, go.
They'll run for this. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Easy. Come back.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Walker. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Ready,
Down
break.
inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
60 Eagles, 6, come on.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They put a receiver in motion right. Smith and Jigba going in motion right. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Milrow looking to throw. Cut near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Escapes a defender. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
At their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Slide 8. Slide 80.
Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10. It's Mahomes. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Attack, attack. Yellow. 15.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Here we go. 60 by 6. Cowboy 80.
Walker now from the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
Ready.
Gotta figure out this third down here.
Let's go. Get up.
Walker gets the pitch. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's Mahomes now. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first on what looked like a broken play.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
I don't need to. Hey, 43, 15. Easy.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Trying to push deep downfield. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs got to score in a hurry. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Yellow. I don't need to. You're a 15.
Desperation time here. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
First and 10 now from the 30.
Check. 19 Tiger. Ready. Hot step. Ready.
Walker running to the right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Valuable lesson that I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hey.
Staying with Walker. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
13-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Cougar 19.